Hi, Trackies. How are you all doing? Is this my first live since the World Championships? I think so. Welcome as usual. Before we get into the show, as usual, sound off in the comment section and let me know who is here with me. Today we'll be discussing the Diamond League that comes up tomorrow in Zurich. There's a lot of exciting fields that will be on show, including a lot of Jamaicans, and a lot of top athletes as well from the World Championships. And I can't wait to get into it, especially discuss the long awaited return. Ow! I don't know if y'all remember when I sprained my finger from that whole cat incident. Well, it's still sprained. So if I hit my finger too hard, then yes, I still feel it. But anyway, the long-awaited return, of some sorts of Elaine Thompson here. I'm excited to see, what type of shape she's in come tomorrow. I'm not really expecting much in terms of like winning, per se, but definitely expecting something better than 11:06. I'm excited for us to talk about that. But before we get into it, hey, Shepherd, Sitenta. Hey April, what's up? Hey Jay, hey Damari, hey Mark, what's up? What's up? So today I see 42 people here live. Please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't hesitate to do so once we're live. Please don't hesitate to hit the like button. There's another thing I wanted to say. I know I've been missing from the comment section, Trackies, but I need you all to understand one thing. The world championships was a lot, and I'm a female, and yes, I still do everything else that every other female does plus work, so it becomes hectic at times. So I haven't really gotten a chance to do anything during the world championships. So no, I'm really running around trying to get stuff handled, and yeah, so I haven't really had time to get into the comment section, respond to you all, talking to me. So I do see them, so I want to let you all know that I appreciate you guys in the comment section. For the ones that are rude and got blocked, too bad. You were here for a short time and then you left. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Call me Blackiana sometimes. But yeah, so that's what's going on right now. I promise that I'll be getting back in the comment section though, and talking up the things because that's how I do. I like pushback. I like when people tell me that, hey, this is how it really goes, explain a particular situation. Because again, I don't know everything in track and field. What I've learned from track and field is just from observing everything because I'm really passionate about it. So if somebody, has something to say, then I don't mind hearing, that's for sure. And we always learning, and I love learning. So yeah, let's see. Who else is here? Hey Leroy, what's up? Hey Keisha. Hey Jake. Thank you, Jake. Damari, did you see what Shelly said on her Instagram? Oh yeah. I wonder what this is now. Damari. Hey Magic. Hey Sharon. I wouldn't want her to face off with Shakiri yet. Hey T. Um, Personally, you have to start someplace. You know what I mean? From a Jamaican standpoint, I wouldn't want her to face off with Shakira yet because I know America is just gonna gloat. They don't care that she's coming back from an injury. All I'm gonna hear all day, every day is another Jamaican bites the dust. You know what I mean? But still, she has to start someplace. So it is what it is. We understand what it is. We just have to go and hold the faith. And what I mean, and just take another loss if it's coming. Somebody I think said in the comment section that when Shakira was losing and came ninth place right after the Olympics. We didn't seem to have a problem with it, so we should have a problem if our athletes beat even when they're not at their best. So I suppose if you look at it that way, then I can understand. All right, I see you saying that to shake up today. Weather shaky. Oh Lord, it looks like it's cold. It looks like it's cold. That's what I'm seeing Elaine put up here. Go on them, girl. Looking nice. I came up here to look for Shelly. Based on what Damari said. I know I'm looking someplace else. Let me go look for Shelly. 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 Oh guys, so today we'll be going through the Diamond League. So that's why we're really here. I know some of you requested me doing a post championship show thingy, but honestly, I think I'm over the championships really. I'm really over it. Let me see what she said. As I contemplate lacing up my specs again, I am moved by the warmth perceived by each and every day, by each and every one of you, and plan to continue honing my craft and representing my country. Looking back 14 years from my first appearance at the World Championships and 16 medals later, it truly feels prolific. A special thank you to the organizers Organizers whose swift response to my injury and recovery spoke volumes for their care and professionalism on on and off the track. Jamaica, the sweet land that I love, you are my heart, my backbone, and the literal catalyst pushing me against all odds. Without a doubt, I am proud to be one of us as you all poured your support and care into me over the season. It was what kept me going. We never quit, we never stop. In the face of injury, we plan and we purpose in ourselves to work harder and acquire the readiness to be our best. Every chapter, no matter how it reads, always leads us to better preparation and execution when again we rise. So get ready for Paris. Here we come. Is that the message, Damari? It was long, in typical Shelley style. Is that the message that I just read? It was very long, but yes, it was very touching as well. Um, she's just a regular Jamaican. That's pretty much how we feel about the country. Sometimes it's our Achilles heel, to be honest, but a great athlete nonetheless, and I can't wait to see her. You know, I was scared. Again, based on, as a matter of fact, based on what this message is saying, to me it sounds like her season has pretty much ended as well, which is something I figured, based on the injury. But it's good to know that, just going back, refreshing, and coming again stronger. Yeah, it's sport, guys. People get injured, and it's just part of the game. Um, don't worry, Shakiri, like Jamaican girls. Elaine just needs to focus on her race and her preparation for Paris. I'm holding the faith. I think Jamaica going through a setback in the women. Is this really a setback though, Islander? I have to wonder. I think we've probably gotten a little too comfortable winning that we don't realize that we're still good. Know what I mean? A loss doesn't necessarily mean that we're bad, right? Hey Jerome. This reminds me of the Olympic year that's the same way Elaine was struggling coming off injuries. Well, let's see. Post shoe is not necessary, no. Huh? I'm not sure I understand that comment, Sharon. Did she say why they didn't put her in the 4x1? Who are you talking about, Elaine? She said she understood what the situation was from she played six trials and they found no issue with it and they just did what was required of them, and at no point in time did anyone, approach them and say, hey, we are offering your a spot on the 4x1 final. So they just want to dead those, claims right away, but also letting everybody know that they have no issue. So Elaine, her team has no issue. They already understood what the situation was from the get-go. For me personally, it's up on the coaches. um, I was kind of listening to a very interesting take from Gregory Horton, Dr. Gregory Horton. So, when I think about it, it's six of one, half a dozen of the other. Sometimes when you think about it, but I do believe that the relay would have been successful if Shelly didn't get injured. I said, going off what we expected Shelly to do, she would have potentially given the baton over to Shashali ahead, which means that Shashali only had to maintain, or if she lost ground, just lose everything that Shelly gave her. So what Jamaica would be going into the final leg would be either slightly ahead of America or dead level with America. You know what I mean? It didn't happen. Things happen in life. Things don't necessarily go to work to plan. You know what I mean? When I think about the whole Elaine factor, would it have been better for her to be on the team? Maybe she would have responded better, sure. But all of this is in a hindsight 2020. So it is what it is at this point, and I'm just moving on. Yeah. I do though think that such man needs to not lead, the delegation anymore because there's too much conflict of interest, way too many things. I was listening to a very interesting talk on what's it, Sports Max, where they made mention of some interesting little tidbits that I didn't even look at myself, originally. So we had Rashid Dwyer that wasn't even ranked, top in the world. And I mean, in top 50, getting on the team to represent Team Jamaica. And part of the reason why he went was that he was a cover in the 4x1. You know what I mean? And then we have Cajun Golson being put in the mixed 4x4 on the 10th of August as a cover for the 4x1. So then people are looking and saying, but what about the athletes that are actually there? Why can't they be the cover for the 4x1? And then what about the athletes that are also ranked in the world in different events that didn't even have an opportunity to go? Say, Shanice Porter, so there are athletes like that. So yeah, there's way too much conflict of interest. Everything can't just be randomly, miraculously happening with athletes that you're in charge of. No care how you try to spin the narrative that, it has no connection with you. There's something fishy going on. You know what I mean? So I think they need to, put something in place where going forward, if you're leading a club, if you, whatever you are, you can be, head. It's simple. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're not here for that. We're here for we are here for the Diamond League. So that's really what I want to get into. Yes, that's the message. Do you think she types it out or she tells people what type of message she wants to give out? If she, I think she has a team because I've realized one time when she was, I think, in the process of competing, a particular tweet went out. So I think at that point I realized that she had a team, which most people do. Once you get to a certain level, you do, but it still mirrors the person's thoughts and emotions. So at the end of the day, that sounds to me exactly what a Shelley would say anyway. So even if it's not her that wrote it, it's still mirroring her thoughts and feelings and emotions, and that's something I expect from Shelley. Um, I meant show. Oh, let me go back up. What did Sharon say? Da-da-da. Oh, Sharon, I'm lost. All right, only 22 likes. Okay, come on, guys. I see 180 odd people here. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Come on, get the video up to at least 100 likes. With so many people here, 100 likes. Jackson should run third leg. I've seen people make that that call as well to not have Jackson, run on anchor. And my sister is also, big on that, not running anchor again, because when we look at it, she couldn't run down TT Terry, and TT Terry is much slower than Shakiri. So clearly, she wouldn't have been able to run down a Shakiri. If you put Shelly there, would Shelly have been able to respond better? Maybe. But again, personally, I wanted Shelly on the back stretch because of what she could do there. She was doing it there until, everything broke, all hell broke loose pretty much. So I don't even know. I just think going forward, though, I think every athlete needs to be trained to receive a baton and hand off a baton, so that in the eventuality you need to construct a team, you'll be able to put each person on the best leg that suits them, and we don't have to be left with saying, okay, you have to go here because you can't run some other leg. You know what I mean? I hate when we have to construct our relays around stuff like that. I don't hear anybody else constructing relays around stuff like that but us. So that's the weirdest thing. So I hope that going forward that changes. um Duh. The way Shakiri is running over Jamaica is kind of disrespectful. Check is, let's get into some of these diamond leagues, because again that's what the show is about, and I'm already on here for 30 minutes and I haven't even started talking about the diamond league. So let's go. Let us go. So let me share my screen, and we're just gonna talk about some of these events. Go down. All right. So interestingly, I see that they have a 4x1 woman here. I don't think I looked at it before, so I'm interested to see who is actually lining up here. So let's see who they have. Okay, they don't have no Jamaica and they don't have no USA. All right. All right. I suppose this matters not. Really, in the bigger scheme of things, yeah, I can't really say I care who finishes where in this 4x1. So with that said, let's move on. Let's start with the top of the list. I see the women's triple jump. This was a really fantastic field at the World Championships, I'm not gonna lie. It's just tough seeing Shanika Ricketts, out of a medal at this year's World Championship, but the field was so good. I'm talking about 1508, 15, 1496, 1492, 1490. These are the types of jumps that was happening at the World Championships. Crazy. So for those that didn't fall in the top three, it would definitely hurt. Definitely hurt. It definitely hurt me a lot seeing Shanika Ricketts out. But it's just the nature of the game. So again, these same athletes line up at the Zurich Diamond League. We have Yulimar Rojas, we have Beth Ramnachik, we have Hernandez Perez or Perez Hernandez, we have Shanika Ricketts, we have Thea Lafond, we have, what is this? Povea. I have never pronounced her first name, Leah Dangmis. Okay, Leah Dangmis or Leah Dagmis. Wow. And then we have Kimberly Williams, and then we have Daria Durkach. I'm not really familiar with her. Then we have Kentura RG from United States, and of course we have Otavia. I'm also not familiar with her as well. But let's see. How does this feel go? Honestly, Chuck is Yulimaro has experienced one of those weird phenomenal things where just things weren't really going right for her until literally her final attempt, and she took the win there. So I definitely have her winning here unless something ridiculous happens again, but I definitely have her winning here. And then Beth Ramlachik has been having a fantastic season. I loved her series. Her series was impressive, right? So that's the first thing. Perez Hernandez also had a very impressive series. As a matter of fact, everybody had a very impressive series, and I'm talking in the top five, right? So all of the athletes in the top five have had a very impressive series. So honestly, I'm just gonna select the winner. So the winner is Yulimar Rojas, and I believe that Beth Ramlachek, Perez Hernandez, Shanika Ricketts, and Thea Lafond are really going to be fighting for, second through fifth, pretty much. I was expecting to see a better performance from Ken Tura. I'm not going to lie, but that didn't really happen. Let's see what happens. But looking for great performances from our Jamaicans. So that's how it stands right now in the women's triple jump. Let me stop sharing for a moment and head back on the screen and hear what you all be saying. Okay, where was it? What was the last comment that I read? Da-da-da. Post show. Oh, okay, I get it now, Sharon. Post show is not necessary for now. Yeah, I get it. Hey Errol, what's up? Um, Jackson should run. Oh, I read that already. I'm upset that there's quite a few of our young Jamaicans are at the Diamond League 100, but no oblique civil in sight again. Wow, when we get there, we talk about it. JA needs young sprinters to come up. You know what? And something else that I was thinking as well with them having Shelly run in that heat race. You know what? If they had shaved Shelly's leg, Shelly could have possibly not picked up that injury. They could have even, picked on a Kevona Davis. Kevona has been looking fantastic. They could have even pulled on a Kevona Davis. I'm really wondering the reasoning behind having Shelly run that ankle leg. You know what I mean? There's something really fishy about it. Just because Jamaica have dreads doesn't mean USA got to mop the track with them. Y'all got jokes? Oh my gosh. No, sir. What happened to your sister? Busy as a bee, apparently. Shelly turned over. Shelly turned over. Can't match Shakiri. Can't match Richardson. Shelly should definitely be anchor. Yeah. Hey, Dina, what's up? I hope Elaine comes out wearing the current Puma kit because the red one is getting boring, and she has a nice green one too. And I think she's the only one I've seen the green one. A nice looking green looking color one, I think. Um, and she's the only one who's worn it. Look here, I don't like the blue. The blue is not for dark color people. I'm sorry. That blue is for white people. I'm sorry, guys. It's not for black people. Oh Lord. Is it blue or purple? Whatever color it is, it's not for black people. Brianna to Elaine to then to Jackson to Shelly. I mean, again, they're gonna have to figure it out. They're gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, Sharon. The relays was close. I must have watched another relay. Huh? I don't understand what you're saying. Today I was listening to Jackson at a press conference and she stated that she don't like to chase anyone. She always wants to be in front. Ah boy. I guess y'all got your answer. I guess who the powers that be that are listening got their answer in terms of that anchor leg, because you're not always gonna be put in the best position. Clearly, you know what I mean. Sometimes you're gonna have to chase. It's part of the game. It's part of the 4x1. So I don't even know where that came from. I'm gonna have to listen to it again for context. I was on the road today, so I didn't even get to watch it. So I'm gonna have to watch it after this for context. But that's not something that sounds good. In all seriousness, been we should have been in that 4x1 because our athletes need all the practice they can get. Sharika, world 200 meters. What? World record 200 meters. She will have fresh legs. Shakiri first in the 100. Elaine will win this race. Okay. Don't we have too much expectations for a woman that is just coming back from injury? Are we being unrealistic, trackies, or are we looking at something and seeing it and saying, "Oh, it looks like she can run at XYZ time"? Like, what are you guys saying? You know what I mean? I don't think you're being considerate as it relates to what she was going through before. The mere fact that she said she literally only had 2 weeks before trials to get ready. And now y'all are saying, oh, she's just going to randomly win an athlete that is in 10-6-5 shape. Okay. Don't get me wrong. If Elaine wins, I'll be over the moon, but it has to make sense. All right, nobody's talking about the long jump. Apparently, I mean the triple jump. Apparently, y'all are not interested. So let me move on to another event. Y'all need to give the other event some love, man. It's not just about the sprints. Let me share my screen again. Let me try to run through this as quickly as possible. Since some of these events are you guys clearly not caring. So let me run through it as quickly as possible. So I just dealt with the women's triple jump. So let's go to the 400-meter hurdles. 400-meter hurdles for men. Let's see. All right, so to the 400-meter hurdles for men. Let's see who we have here. We have Rashawn Clark here. We have CJ Allen is here. We have Dos Santos is here. Karen Master is here. Oh, Carson Warholm and Trevor Bassett. Oh, this is pretty similar to the final. All right, so I'm gonna go Carsten. I'm gonna go. This is a one-off race, so possibly Dos Santos will run better. So I'm gonna go this Carsten Dos Santos, and interestingly, I'm going to go Rashawn. As interesting as that may sound, I'm gonna go Rashawn, and then I'm gonna go Karen, Matt Master. Those are my top four. So I'm gonna go Karsten, I'm gonna go De Santos, I'm gonna go Rashawn, and then I'm going to go Matt Master. Then Bassett possibly there in fifth. That's my top five. Yeah, controversial, but I believe that Rashawn will be able to pull off a really good run here. All right, so apparently we get right to the women's 100 meters so quickly. Okay, so the women's 100 meters, what everybody has been dying to talk about. So we have Natasha Morrison, Zoe Hobbs, we have Tanisha Tuer, we have Shakari Richardson, we have Elaine Thompson Hira, we have Mojinga Kambunja, we have Daryl Nita, we have Sasha Lee Forbes, and we have Tamara Clark. I think in my preview I went Shakari, Elaine, then I went Daryl Nita, and I possibly said in fourth, Tanisha Tueri. I think that was my top four, right? So track is that's my top four. Based on that 990 run that I saw from Elaine, I'm not gonna lie, she looks like she's in some kind of 1080 shape, right? And if she can pull off a 10.8, she can definitely place second. Based on the next tier athletes here, I definitely believe she can place second. I don't really see anybody stopping her from placing second. I mean, think about it. She went to the Jamaican trials and she ran 11:06. You know what I mean? Just a smidget behind everybody else, and that's off 2 weeks of training. So if she was able to come out here and run a 990, and somebody said to me, interestingly, which I need to go watch back that really and look at it, they said potentially when you compare Shelly's leg to Elaine's leg may have been potentially longer than Shelly's. So even though Shelly ran 988 and Elaine ran 990, it could be that Elaine's performance was potentially better. I haven't really verified it because I haven't really gone back and looked, to see, what the distance looked, from an eye test clearly. on the relay. But that's an interesting take. That was a very interesting take from me. But all I know is that 9-9 is telling me sub 11. That's for sure. And then I watched her. Let me see if I can find the video. Let me see if I can find the video and play it here. I watched her in a little video. I watched her in a little video and I said to myself, this video is telling me that Elaine is ready to do something. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm going to play the video here and let you all watch. I'm going to play the video here and let you all watch. And you can tell me what you think about this blowout run from Elaine Thompson here in practice. No, don't get me wrong. Elaine always looks good. You know what I mean? Homegirl always looks good. But this is impressive. Am I lying or what? Or am I just making things up in my brain to let myself feel better? Am I soothing myself here, guys? Please tell me, am I soothing myself? I don't think I'm soothing myself, really. I think this is a pretty good. This is a pretty good look. This looks good to me. This definitely looks good to me. So if Elaine is doing what I'm thinking she's doing, I'm thinking she's ready to go fast. I'm thinking this is 10-8 fast, or mid to high 10-8ish, but 10-8 nonetheless. You know what I mean? Shakira, to me, I saw somebody say in the comment section that she's potentially gonna be tired. Yeah, even with tired legs, I still have her winning. Don't get me wrong, her best is 10-6-5, right? So let's say she doesn't want to drop a 10-6-5 because her legs are heavy. A 10-7-5 is good enough for a win. She doesn't necessarily have to go 10-6-5. A 10-7-5 is good enough for a win, in my opinion. You know what I mean? If she's not going up against a Elaine that's at her best, if she was going up against a Elaine that was at her best now, then we could say, even if she goes lower than her best, then maybe she won't win. A 10-7-5 can win this. You know what I mean? So again, I don't see anybody stopping Shakira from winning, even if she's tired. You know what I mean? She's definitely winning this race. Personally, as in my opinion. Anyway, let's take some more comments. Okay, where am I? I think they should have chosen Akira Nugent. And Akira is also good as well and really. So I don't know what these people are doing here, man. I don't know what they sit down in their position I do. Nothing at all. I think Elaine will win too if Shakira shows up an hour. Why do y'all have to be so shady? Some of the girls who have the speed and not making it in the 100-meter, they should try out the long jump and the triple jump. That's a possibility, but again, everybody wants to be a sprinter, so I don't know how you're gonna tell them that. Sherika's best opportunity to break the world record is in Brussels, as the bend in Brussels seems to be perfect for 200 meters. Yes, and that's where Johan Break ran that ridiculous 1926. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, but let's see what she does tomorrow. Let's see what she does tomorrow. Um, and then Elaine said it's cold as well. So, as a matter of fact, track is scratch the times that I was telling you before. If it's as cold as Elaine was saying on her Instagram, it means that the times are not going to be as fast. Let's just put that out there. So the times will not be as fast if it's as cold as Elaine was indicating on her Instagram. So that's the first thing. If I'm not mistaken, you can only have 6 people in the relay pool. Well, you can have 8, right? But we seem to be stuck at 6. Um, but they keep trying to make up rules as it relates to how this whole relay thing goes. One second you hear them talking about it's top 4 is part of the relay pool. Then they're saying it's top 3 it's automatically put in the relay pool, and then they decide the other 3, depending on what everybody else is doing. All sort of different things. But the problem to me is the more you talk, is the more you dig yourself into a hole, because people can always pull back and say, hey, but at this particular point in time, you said this. It doesn't match with what you're saying now. So too bad for them. I want to see what's gonna happen out of this entire debacle, especially with the taekwondo chasing situation, because they've been saying a lot of stuff. And when you look back at the things that they were saying, maybe a short 2 weeks ago, it doesn't add up. Elaine should take it easy and not feel pressure to run too fast. It's not about feeling pressured. It's about getting back and wanting to go fast. So she wants to prove to herself. It's not about us. She wants to prove to herself that she's getting back. And track is if an athlete is gonna run in fear of getting injured, then might as well in a run because anybody can pick up an injury at any point in time. Elaine, blue is the color of the Arawaks. Oh yes, I don't like that blue Puma outfit, so I'm sorry. Glad to see Elaine back running for Jamaica. Good luck from your favorite hater US. Okay, Bobby. Keisha says Sharika was talking about the 200 meters. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for clearing that up, Keisha, because me never like how that a sound. Sharika was referring to the lane she prefers. Yeah, thanks for clearing that up because I was shocked. Um, Sharika also stated tomorrow would not be fast. Okay. Thanks again, guys. I missed that whole, stream. Been super busy, but yeah. I'm loving the chemistry between Brianna and Elaine. They've always had good chemistry, just not enough practice, and that's the thing. Q Synergy. Because of our black complexion, we look good in every color. Ask any designer. Black is royal. Yes, it is, but I definitely don't like that color on us. I ain't gonna lie. As you all know, I'm a black girl. I love wearing black, so that color throws me off. Q Synergy, thank you so very much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. War Home for the win. Yes, that's what I think too. That's definitely what I think. Um, yeah, I see 269 people here, guys. Please hit the like. There are mosquitoes biting me in the background. How annoying, and my back is exposed. The sprints are our bread and butter. That's why the big emphasis is on these events. Yes, I get that. But you have to show love to everybody else. Clark for a second. So you have him taking out Dos Santos? Okay. Okay. Let's see. In the press conference, Sherika said she wants to one day go back to the 400-meter and try to break the national record. I mean, when pigs fly, that's as far as I'm concerned. Oh gosh. Tamara Clark is no pushover. The US will sweep this one. I don't think I had her as a pushover though. Okay. I'm just reporting on what Sharika said. It's too early for a comeback. Elaine is the best female sprinter. She's Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I think she looks good. I was thinking the same thing about Shelly and Elaine's leg in the relay, but I'm no relay expert. I mean, at this point, track is I checked down to a while ago before I got on the stream to see if the splits are available. To this moment, the splits are not available. So I know I don't know what anybody did, and I don't know how come the splits are not available. This is the craziest thing. This is the craziest thing. Splits are not available for the 4x4. Splits are not available for the 4x1. I don't think I've since they started talking about splits and doing the race analysis. I've never seen them not have the splits up. So this is crazy to me. Remember, Elaine won many races last year, and still yet she didn't break 10.79. She was around 10.83 in most races. I agree with that person. Look at Meline, Meline Walker. The coach knows best. I'm sorry, I don't follow. See, I have a strong feeling that Shakira will be running a sub 10.6 next season. Look here, guys. This girl is 23. I did a video saying that she's gonna become our worst nightmare, and Jamaicans are taking it for a joke. Look here. You better pray upon a star, say Elaine get back to her best. And also Sharika Jackson remains running 10.65s or faster because I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna have a trouble on our hands. Trouble on our hands. Let's see. Ouch. Mosquitoes. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to another event. So let me share my screen again. Let me share my screen again. Share screen. And we're gonna go to is it sharing? All right, come off this 100. We're gonna go back to, so that was the 100. So we have the long jump men. Oh, this is exciting. Do we have any Jamaicans here? Oh, we have Tajay Gale and Kerry McLeod. Okay, no win Pinnock. That's all right. I did see some Canadian tape on the back of his leg, so maybe that's a precautionary move. But I'm interested to see what Kerry and Tajay do here. Tentaglo is here. He was the winner, so that's great. So we have first through third is here. Just second place is not here. So I'm expecting these athletes to be the ones that you figure in this race, in this long jump. Tentaglo, Tajay Gale, and also Kerry McLeod. This is what I'm gonna say about Tajay Gale. If he's able to hit that board and stay, not, and make it not be a foul and make it be a clean jump, he could do something damaging in this in the long jump coming up for the rest of the few events that are left for this season. Because what I saw on that foul, and it wasn't even that big of a foul, but that fall was crazy. You know what I mean? So Tajay Gale is in shape to jump far. The problem Tajay Gale has clearly is that he falls a lot. So hopefully he can remain, and get a few clean jumps, but plus also go big. If he goes as big as I think he can, he could possibly upset Tentaglu. I'm not going to try to say his first name right now, but he could possibly upset Tentaglu. Let's look at these women's 800 meters. So we have Adele Tracy as Jamaican, and we have Natoya Gould. Unfortunately, Natoya didn't make it to the finals. That was really tough to watch. We had also from Kenya win. Oh, she's not here. Mary Moore is not here. Let me see who is here. Adele Tracy, as I said, Raven Rogers is here. Laura Muir is here. She's 1500. So Nakia is here. Um, all right. So if this was before the World Championships, I would definitely have Natalia Gould up in there. And this is a one-off race, so maybe I can still have her up there. So I'm possibly gonna go. Um, this race has four top contenders. No, three top contenders to me. It's Nakia, Natalia Gould, and Raven Rogers. And also, I have an eye out for Adele Tracy, clearly. But those will be my top picks in this race. The American Nia Akins is also doing well. So let's see what she does in the event. But for me, I'm going to go with Natalia and Nakia being the front runners in this race. It's a one-off race. This is Natalia's bread and butter. Let's see what she does here. I'm not expecting whatever happened to her at the World Championships to continue. So I'm expecting a good execution here. Think she will do well. Adele Tracy has been doing well as well. PB after PB, PB in 15, PB in 8. So I'm excited to see what she does here as well. Let's see if she can challenge the top four. Let's see. All right, women's 200 meters. I talked about this already in a preview video as well. I definitely have Sharika going away with the win, but since she said nothing fast, I'm not really expecting anything fast. Then when I think about the weather as well, it's cold. Definitely not expecting anything fast. So, still Sharika for the win. Still, oh no, my girl is out. Gabby is not in this field anymore. All right, so there's no Gabby anymore. Okay, so, Jenna Prandini is now in. Interesting. All right, I'm still gonna go Jackson, Tamara Clark. I think that was my 1, 2, 3 with Tamara Clark being third. But since Gabby is not there, Tamara Clark for me takes second. Then I'm gonna look between Kayla White and Anthony Strawn and Daryl Nita take rounding out the next few spots. Those are my top picks for the women's 200 meters in this field. But let's see. Let us see. Interesting. Not Daryl Nita, not Daryl Nita. Gabby pulling out. Gabby pulled out. Okay. So we have the women's 100-meter hurdles. Okay, let's take a look at that. We have Danielle Williams here. We have Devian Charlton. We have Ditaji Kambunji. We have Nia Ali. Is this the whole field? Apparently. Apparently, this is the whole field, other than Alicia Johnson and Tia Jones. Okay, so check is I'm not gonna dream to think that what happened at the World Championships may happen here. Danielle ran her fastest time so far this season, 12:4. So I think that roughly puts her maybe third in this field. I'm probably gonna go Camacho and I'm probably gonna go Kendra, for first and second, and I'm gonna give Danielle third in this race. Now it may be tough to say I'm giving the world championship third, world champion third, but going off the back of some of these girls that seem to just overdo it on the circuit all day, every day, and Kendra is one of them. You know what I mean? And Jasmine Camacho Queen likes to get back at athletes when they beat her. So I'm expecting her to come out firing as well. Hopefully Danielle will be able to hold her own, remain in the 12 fours or get faster. but I'm still having her roughly third in this race. So the last event, the men's 200 meters, we have Noah Lyles, Arian Knighton, and Kenny Bernard. Kenny Bernard not medaling. Andre DeGrasse, I don't think. Did he make it to the finals? I don't think. No, he did. No, he did make it to the finals. And we have Zarnell Hughes here as well. Zarnell didn't medal. So we have two medalists here. I'm expecting them to go 1-2. I'm expecting Zarnell News to figure as well, and I'm expecting Kenny Benerick to figure in this as well. So those are my top four. I'm gonna go Lyles, Knighton, and then I'm gonna go Zarnell, and then I'm gonna go Kenny Benerick. That's my top four in this race. All right. So I think that was the last event, if I'm not mistaken. That was the final event. Yeah. So we pretty much got through this Diamond League field. Let me hear what y'all have to say in the comments. Um, what was the last thing? What was the last thing? Elaine's relay split at Oregon was 10-1-2, and she was in 10-8 shape then. No, she ran at 10-9, 9. All right, that was a 10-1-2 with a lot of issues. Let's be fair. That was a 10-1-2 with a lot of issues. So I don't know. I don't know. But she's at least in a 10-8 shape. I agree. I agree. Shakiri isn't as tired as we think. She recovered. Yeah, no, I'm not the one that said she was tired. A few commenters said, she may be tired. So I'm saying even if she has tired legs, I do have her winning this race. This race gonna let her know where she's at. Yeah, so she's gonna run. She's running to know where she's at. She doesn't care about what we think. You know what I mean? She's running for herself. Um, do 23-year-olds ever sleep? What? Len split 990 in the heats and Shelly split 988 in the heats. And the second leg always tends to be longest. Oh, I think I read that already. Am I rereading some of these things? Maybe, I think so. Jamaican fans seem to have a new found appreciation for Elaine. They're called Waganists. That's exactly what they're called. Oh Lord, I'm hoping Elaine finish highly in this race and in Brussels 100 meter the week after so she can qualify for the Diamond League final. Let's see what she does. Let's see. Let us see. But I'm seeing good things, that's for sure. Well, when it comes to Elaine, I may always see good things, but it is what it is. Gabby is scared of running down Sharika. I don't think so. Maybe she hasn't rested enough, so she's like, all right, let me not try to push my body, over its limit and try to do something crazy. T, are you doing a watch along tomorrow? Yes, I'm gonna do a watch along tomorrow. That's for sure. 2019, Danielle Williams was the most dangerous. Yes, I agree with you, but she's not in that shape, so I don't really see her winning this race. She could surprise me, that's for sure. But let's see. Alicia is really good too. So I have her challenging Daniel for a third. Yes, Alicia is very good. That's agreed. That is definitely agreed. Alicia just saw it this year, that's for sure. Um, that's why nobody is asking Daphne to run because they are wasting their money on her, giving her a plane fare to Zurich only to run 10-3. So sad, but this is the reality. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Good night, Julius. What's up? Um, Sharika need to leave 100 meter alone. Leave that. Look here, if you run 10.65, why are you telling her to leave it alone? Come on, Chuckies. Everybody has strengths and everybody has weaknesses. It's not that deep. I just think the team needs to figure out though which athlete runs best on which leg. So like how I've been harping on Shelly running the back stretch for I don't know a gazillion years. So we kind of figured out that Shelly runs good there. I kind of want Shelly to be there because she did exactly what I thought she would do until she got injured. So personally, I would keep Shelly there. And I'm talking about clearly a Shelly that's still running. We don't know post next year what's gonna happen, but Shelly for the backstretch for me. In light of this rundown issue that we're currently faced with, we may have to adjust the other legs. You never know. We may have to start adjusting the other legs to get the relay run how it's supposed to run. You know what I mean? But again, for me personally, all the girls need to go in with skills where depend. It doesn't matter where you're put because it's not about you. It's about the team. So it doesn't matter where you're put. You go and you execute your best, race. That's just how I feel about it. I don't want to hear people saying, "Oh, they only want to run this leg," or "I'm tired of listening to this nonsense." I've been listening to it for years and I hate listening to it. So yeah. I remember her at Veer. I remember that race. I have not forgotten that race, but it seems like that race has forgotten Sharika because we're not seeing that rundown. Let me tell you what, the biggest sign of it though, Basil, was last year. I didn't expect her to run down Shakiri personally because that's 10.65 versus 10.65. I didn't expect her to run her down. But the biggest sign of it was last year when TT Terry, well, she wasn't really able to run down TT Terry. So personally, I'm kind of leaning towards the thought process of maybe she's just not the best at chasing athletes on the anchor. You know what I mean? So, and that's fine. That's fine. That doesn't necessarily mean, oh, Sharika is horrible or whatever. No, it's just that if you can find somebody better, then you use somebody better. That's simple. Um, what do you think about Noah Lyles saying he's making another world record attempt in Zurich? Noah needs to go sit down someplace. Don't get me wrong though, I like Noah. I like what he's doing right now, and I'm glad it's an American saying it also because for years Jamaicans have been saying it, and it's fallen on deaf ears. So I'm glad an American is now saying that. What are you guys talking about? This is your own national league that you've made up. This is not the world. America ain't the world. So I'm interested to see if this lets track and field grow. Also, I love the thought process where he has talking about the former athletes going to the events, and it's true because, all right, let look at it this way. Think about a Shakiri Richardson that has brought so many new faces to track and field, or new ears or eyes to track and field that know nothing about the sport, right? I think it would be very, prudent to have, former champions be there in the stands so that whenever the races are going on, the camera can pan to them and the camera can be like, oh, that's the former 100-meter, world record holder or former hurdles, champion or whatever, so that the people that are new to track and field can know and appreciate what came before rather than just seeing what's in their face and not necessarily, knowing what came before that. So I definitely, like his ideas, but they have to build on it. They definitely have to build on it. They have to build on it because the sport can't stay at the back. The sports can't on the back all the while. Brianna is running in the B race tomorrow. Say what? There's a B race? Did I just skip past it? 100 meters. What? Where's the B race? I see. Okay. Oh. No, she's not in no B race. I don't see her in this B race. Let me go back. How much B races do they have? Okay, they have an A heat. No, she's not in the A1 either. Um, I'm not seeing Brianna. I don't know if she pulled out, but not seeing her. I see a heat A and B, and I'm not seeing her in any of them. So maybe she pulled out. If she was there before, then maybe she pulled out. I'm not seeing her. We have so many people that we can pull on, to be fair. So I really want them to stop being so, sometimes it's hard and fast for no reason. It's time to stop being so hard and fast and start being a bit more flexible with your selections, with where you put each athlete on each leg so that you can get the best out of the athletes. Sometimes you have to really sit down, just like how the fans can sit down and pray out the athlete them and say, yo, so the athlete they wouldn't suit running, XYZ better than another position, them fit do the same thing. They should do the same thing. I don't know why they don't do it though. It's the weirdest thing to me. Noah Lyles is only talk tea. Noah Lyles is exciting, and that's what the sport needs, excitement. Shelly gonna need a wig next season. The more Shelly lose in the 100, the more edges she loses. Shelly hasn't lost her edge. What you mean Shelly lose edge? Oh, no, not easy at all. Lord of His mercy. The only track meet I've seen Bolt attend is in Jamaica. Shake my head. Well, he was there for the Olympic torch thing, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign. But the bosses need to look into this. It's a good idea. It's a very good idea. We have so many new faces and new as not new faces, sorry, new eyes and new ears, checking out track and field. Then show them what track and field is worth. Show them what a world champion looks like. You know what I mean? Show them what a world record holder looks like, and not just, the present people on the track. Show them. Even if they're on a walking stick, show them. You know what I mean? Hey, Ali by nature. A question T, which high school in Jamaica produced two Jamaican women's 200-meter back to back world champions? Which school did Veronica go? Oh no, that's the Olympic champion. I don't know. Is it the same school? Is it Ver? I want to say Ver, but I'm not sure. Ver? I'm on a tad late, yeah. I think the world record is in range. Daniel Williams Zurich press conference. In range of Daniel Williams? I mean, if you go watch the press conference there, we've yet to see 965 and 1910 that he promised. Listen, chat boss, he has to, reach for the stars. I agree that Natasha ran well on the relay. They all ran how they were supposed to run, except the fact that Shelley got injured. I believe that if, she didn't get injured, then everything would have, panned out a little bit differently. But well, it is what it is. Nah, man. Last year, Sherika did a great job running down TT Terry. TT Terry could not wait to reach the finish line. The point is, she didn't catch her. We're talking about running down and catching here. Vertec. Yeah, I want to say Vertec, but I don't know. Is it Vertec or San Diego? Very technical. Merlin Ati. No, he said back to back. What did he say? He said back to back world champions. I get it now. I was thinking that both athletes were running at the same time. I get it. Yeah, Veer. All right. So track is I'm coming up on the 1 hour. It's a quickie one. We're literally just talking about the Diamond League plus any other random thing we can throw in, you know, in the discussion. But yeah, I'm gonna be on tomorrow morning for the watch along. So look out for that. Um, definitely look out for that, and we all can watch the show together. 2 hours, yeah. So I know during the BBC coverage of the World Champs, they panned to Matthew Hudson Smith. What? Matthew Hudson Smith in the crown and Jazz Sawyers in the commentary box, but they need to do more. But Matthew Hudson Smith isn't a world champion, and Jazz Sawyers isn't a world champion either. But I get what you're saying, but in terms of what Noah is saying, seeing the actual world champions, the actual world record holders, whether they still hold the world record or not, but present and former, have them sit there in the stands, let them put on a world champion crown too, with a big world champion on its head. Why not? Let's promote the sport to beyond. What time would I go live? I want to say 20 minutes before the actual event starts. So yeah. Um, what time is the Diamond League keeping tomorrow? What time Diamond League I keep tomorrow? Which Jamaican stock weird? Let's see. What time is it? Listen, look here. First and foremost. Oh, it's on my local time. So it starts at uh when does our event start? I don't think they'll have this on. So 1 o'clock. It starts at 1 o'clock. Okay, trackies. So 1 o'clock Jamaica time. That's when it begins. They'll have a few events on before that. The triple jump will start. As a matter of fact, the triple jump will probably be ended before they get on the stream. You know what I mean? The high jump also. and the pole vault, men will probably almost be done. You know what I mean? But for the Diamond League events, it should start 1 o'clock. So that's what I'm expecting to see. 1 o'clock. So you'll see me. I want to say 12:40. I want to say 12:40. You'll see me. Yeah. Um. Always good to see you analyze track and field. You're a pretty professional show host. You. To stay scared. We love Miss Lou, but we hate patois. Well, that's not how patois is spelled, but okay. Agree. Go easy with the wig, starting to look silly. Ah, nah, it's flashy, it's nice, it's pretty. I like vibrance. I like the colors. Anchor and run. Anchor and run. What is this? Shillian? Is this supposed to be Shillian? What are you people saying? Shillian down the backstretch. And that one of your best youngsters start from your favorites. Listen, Chuckies. I think they just need to start, being flexible. It doesn't matter. We may not see the same four girls next year. You never know what's gonna happen. So I think the problem that we're having right now is that we're kind of set in stone with the same set of girls that we don't even know what to do in the event. It's not the same set of girls. Now we need to start looking, elsewhere. Look at the Kevona. Look at, I don't know. Look, let's look. Let's look around. You never did no modeling or anything. You have a beautiful skin. What? I'm a photographer. I was just wondering. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything like what. All right, guys. So we have 4 minutes left. So get your questions out or say whatever you need to say and make me laugh. Oh, trackies. I didn't get a chance to do it. So the membership track is the membership is coming up. I hope I can. As a matter of fact, tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up and see if I can finish this membership thing so that I can get y'all to sign on because I need to, get this YouTube, growing bigger. And of course, I need y'all's help. I definitely need y'all's help. So definitely need how this Leroy is with you. Look under your bed. Under the bed. Anyway, I definitely need y'all's help with the membership. So once it goes live, I definitely want to have them married running my social media. So I need everybody's help clearly. So yeah, I want to get that done tomorrow, hopefully though. Hopefully. We should be grateful that Shelly didn't anchor. Obviously, she's not 100. Um Honestly, I think it started from them having her run in the heat. They shouldn't have had her run in the heat. And they never have her run in the heat, which is questionable to me, right? They should have just saved her one run for the final, you know what I mean? And let her give us that fantastic run. But it didn't happen, Chuckies, and I really don't want to harp on it like 100,000 times. It's done, gone already. Jamaica won silver, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, Chuckies, I'm going to bounce. I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you so very much for joining. Look forward to me tomorrow. The Diamond League tomorrow. Look forward to Shakiri probably spanking us again, and look forward to America gloating again. We're gonna take some licks. We have some licks to take this season. It's fine. It's fine. We'll come back next year stronger. With that said, Truck is I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Thank you again. Love you all lots. And I'll catch you at 1 at 12:40. 12:40. Bye. Oh, before I go, Truck is please remember to hit the like. I see a lot of y'all bouncing out of here. Hit the like. I forgot to say this. Let me check my stream. I saw over 200 people. The like and the love is two different things. Please hit this is the like, the thumbs up button that's below the video, right? You can hit the love, sure, but remember to hit the like also. Don't forget that, all right? Okay, so I'll be bouncing now, all right? Bye bye. Thank you for joining. In 2022, we bought 7 athletes: Sherika, Shelly, Brianna, Kimber, Natalia, Ramona, but they only say they can take 6. It's 8. It's eight, guys. It's eight. So don't let them tell you any nonsense. They just don't want to carry the people for whatever reason. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, later, guys. Love you lots. Bye.